You know, this kind of reminds me of that scene out of Dukes of Hazzard where they flipped Uncle Jesse's truck.
Daisy, look out!
Alright, cryptids, what is going on? It's me, Mississippi Gonzo Grown, JK Breadcorn, and today we're going to be looking at the Vapid Slamvan collection, which I will be reviewing every Vapid Slamvan in existence in this game, such as this one. And I will say this one, we all know is based off of the F1, and yes, I said F1 and not the F100 because the F100s didn't come out until much later. And it is based off of the old the 3100 Chevrolet pickup trucks. So it's kind of a mixture of both trucks, which that's what Rockstar was doing when they made this. That's kind of how they do most vehicles. They just make them from two different vehicles. So, such as it is. Ooh, hit the brakes. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. This thing has some of the most questionable brakes in the game. Like, when it comes down to braking, you better hit both sets of brakes just to be sure it stops. But it does have quite a bit of torque on the rear end. Like, you can feel it. Like, very little traction, but it's got some torque to it. But that's what makes this fun. That's what makes this truck fun to drive. So, such as it is. But yes, we all know you can build this truck like the truck off of Expendables, or you can build it like Sanford & Son. That's the other truck, Sanford & Son. It looks great as both, to be honest. You know, I personally love both. You know, I love Sanford & Son. You know, I love Red Fox. I consider him one of my influences in terms of, you know, my comedic style. But yeah, I actually reviewed this back on my old channel when it first came out, and the amount of people that were mad, because they were just mad about the pricing and its performance, and I basically said something along the lines of, no one's sticking a gun to your head and forcing you to buy this. You would have thought I said something like, something along the lines of, yay Satan, or something like that. You know, just something that outlandish, and people were just losing their minds over. And it's like, Rockstar's not putting a gun to your head forcing you to buy this. They're not forcing you to buy shark cards to buy one of these. You don't have to buy it. And that was back when the PS4 came out, because this originally came out as a Christmas thing. Did I get one? I did. I painted mine black. That's the one thing I like about doing the off-road reviews now. I don't have to paint every vehicle matte black. But I decided to paint this one matte black because this is the truck that I had in online before I upgraded it into what would become known as the Autocross Bomber. Alright, so I decided to come right back here because I kind of got the truck stuck. Which, you know, I don't like doing this because, you know, I like keeping it in one fluid motion, but in this case, I don't really care. I have to get more reviews made because I'm running slack. And that is definite. Ooh, I almost Roscoe'd that. Turn it all the way. Yeah, I will say this. This thing is fun, like, if you can feather the throttle, because A, when you feather it, it just makes it funner, because this thing is a burnout monster. But that does get corrected whenever you do the Benny's upgrade. You know, such as it is. When you Benny's upgraded, it takes away all the burnout craziness. But, you know, this thing in the snows, it was actually fun back in the day. You know, when it snowed, oh, this truck was coming out. And I was going to be sliding it around corners and everything. You know, it's such a shame me and Slade never got to make any type of snow stuff. Well, we made that one off-roading in the snow video, but that was just because I had done the snow glitch. Which, that was actually fun to do, because it made the game kind of look like Skyrim. And at the time, I was doing a Skyrim Let's Play, but that I never finished. I just never finished it, and plus that, it kind of got to the point where I was just making funny moment videos out of it. But then again, I could say whatever on those videos, because people hardly watched them. Oh, I must have hit a rabbit. But yeah. So when it comes down to the Slamvan, You know, I would say get one of these if you're going to do Arena Wars, or if you just want the Benny's upgrade, which that one's around 60. Not 60. It's around 600k, I believe. I say around. It could be a little bit more. See, that's what I mean by this truck being fun on the dirt. It slides around dirt, but the brakes are atrocious. I'm hitting both brakes, and I still hit that Toyota. But still. I am probably going to be using one of these for a movie. You know, probably for a moonshine running movie, because, you know, why not? You got to have at least one truck hauling shine, you know, just running from the law. That's the other thing too, it will roll. If you hit a bump just right in this truck while turning, it will roll. That's what I remember about it. And that's what makes this so fun, because I could probably make a scene where this truck rolls over in a fiery crash. I'll probably get Slade or Slade, Crazy Man, or Diesel to drive the truck whenever I ignite the explosive. And it just goes up in a fireball. But, you know, that's beside the point. Which they'd be down to do. So there is that. But, you know, in terms of its climbing capabilities, it will climb up like light hills, medium hills, but steep hills. Unless you got the momentum, it will turn that way. So there is that. So yeah, you do kind of have to watch this thing in the corners. It also spins out very easily, but you know, such as these things are. So other than that, excuse me, I'll be seeing y'all around for the next. Well, okay, so I kind of had to stop here because I kind of lost track with what I was going to say. But you know, we're going to move on to the next Slamvan, which here it is. All right, so here we have the Slamvan Custom, which those of you OGs that have been on my channel for a long time remember this as the Autocross Bomber, which is what I called it because that's what I mostly used it for. But yeah, this one actually has better brakes, better suspension handling, better acceleration, and better speed. But can you win races with it? No. But it is, you know, a car to have. You know, if you're into collecting. You know, I myself, I absolutely love this one. This is by far one of my favorite vehicles in online. And particularly, it's one of my favorite Benny's vehicles. So, I will say this. You know, do buy at your own. You know, I have to make that clear. You know, do buy these if you really want them. You know, I'm not going to you know, nobody's putting a gun to your head and forcing you to buy these. I personally love this one. You know, you can do all kinds of crazy builds with this. But yeah, it is a lowrider, as you can see. But, you know, I particularly had this because, you know, it has better speed and traction and everything else. Better handling. But, you know, it feels great to have this truck again. You know, very nice. Very nice handling, very nice brakes. You know, plus that off-roading with lowriders is easy, because even if you were to, like, slam this to the ground, it still handles halfway decent. But, you know, it's like if you get yourself into a pinch, such as this up here, all you got to do is just push a button and jack it all the way up. But yeah, I have the good hydraulics on this, you know, which is what I recommend. If you're going to off-road with the lowriders in this game, do have the upgraded, you know, have the full pump system and everything. But yeah, I always did the, you know, the closed off trunk, the reinforced bed. But the original one actually had the bars that just came up. But yeah, this is what the inside of mine looks like. Very reminiscent. Roll cage, netting, and has racing seats. Wanted to give it that immersion of you're in a truck that you can just cruise around on a back road on the weekends and, you know, go do some autocross bombing. Which is what, you know, I actually like the old World War II fighter plane paint jobs that you could put on certain vehicles. For some reason, it just looks that cool on like old cars like this. It looks cool. But yeah, look at them back tires. Them back tires is big and the fronts are skinny. You gotta like that attention to detail. That's me hitting a tree. But yeah. Such as it is. Up and over we go. Okay, I was going to go up and over. Alright, let's just back up and try again. Yeah, it's... You know, I could get over that, but, you know, this game changes over time. So I guess we'll just go around. But yeah, it does... Wait a minute. That's why I wasn't climbing over it. Why would you do this to me? Yeah, do watch it how you know, play around with the hydraulics. Because if not, well, you're going to regret it. And it does climb up and over the Wall of Doom. Which we all know the Wall of Doom is where a lot of vehicles go to pass on. But yeah, see, that's what I mean. Better acceleration. It's not power sliding and burning out all over the joint. Which is what you use the other one for. But this one I might actually use in the movie that I have planned out. You know, because why not? So there is that. Pretty sure you could do... Yeah, you can make all kinds of movies with some of these cars in game. You know, such as it is. Such as it is with these vehicles. It's got a nice sound too. A lot of good customization. Probably the one vehicle in Benny's that's a lowrider and a race truck. But yeah, this thing will actually get going. You know, it's got decent handling. You know, you can throw it all over the place. That's what you can do with this truck. You can just throw it all over the place. You know, it just feels so good to drive this truck again because it was one of my absolute favorites. You know, such as it is. So now we go up. Which is what this is, you know. This truck can actually climb hills. You know, medium to light hills. You know, heavy hills where it's like really steep, you're really pushing it. You know, that's all I have to say. You're just really pushing it then. But I just absolutely love taking it down the mountain roads in this truck because it was just an absolute blast to drive. But, such as it is, so here I am with the long-awaited Lost Slamvan. As you can tell, these things are not easy to get. The only way to really get these in online is if you just happen to glitch these into your garage or you find these from random missions involving the Lost. You know, not exactly an easy thing. I just happened to get lucky and came across a weapon stash that was owned by the Lost, and then, you know, this van appeared. So I said, I might as well get it and review it. The other way to get this is to hit the mystery on the lucky wheel in the casino. So if you manage to get that, then you end up getting this as, you know, the random mystery prize. Is it customizable? No. Well, outside of mods, no. But, you know, such as it is. I mean, the only thing you could really do on it is change the color and the designs that are on it. That's about it. And that's if you happen to get this through the casino. You cannot buy this. Well, I almost went up that. Yeah, but you can't buy this through the car meet, which I really wanted to, but it won't let you do it. I think it's blacklisted. In fact, there's a couple of vehicles that I knew had customization back in the day, but now they don't. I know the Merriweather Mesa was one of them, because I had a custom one that was That one had custom tires and everything on it, but, you know, now you can't customize them anymore. That was back on the PS3, mind you. You know, such a shame. It's like, why can't we own that one? But, you know, it's Rockstar. They're being weird. So, there you go. But, you know, I do say they should definitely release one of these. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not taking that through any type of deep water that can go over the roof because it might pass. It might Minecraft itself. You know, it will die. So I don't want to do that. But yeah, Rockstar should definitely release one. At least not really the Lost Slamvan, but excuse me. Not really the Lost Slamvan, but you know, just one like this. You know, I would say also make it a Benny's vehicle because, you know, this would actually look cool. Or at least give us the option to make it a panel van. Because, you know, we all know this is just some old Ford panel van from back in the day. Which, mind you, those are actually cool. You still see plenty of these old panel vans left. So it's like, hey, buy those up. Nobody wants them. That's what I say. Buy them because nobody really wants them. But yeah, I got a bunch of vehicles to record today, so part of collections and so forth. So I got to get that done. There's a lot of them I got to get done. Yeah, I bought a bunch of Arena War vehicles last night and customized them. I do plan on getting more of them. Uh-oh. No. Let's not go that way. Yeah, I'm just going to avoid the Wall of Doom just because, hey, I really don't want to destroy this. Like I said, these things are rare to get, and I don't know if I'll ever come across another one. But I will say this: this one actually handles slightly better than the Slamvan we already got now. This one handles way better. I'm talking about just absolute better. You know, it can't get up on two wheels, but you know, such as it is. I mean, imagine this thing just completely customed out. You know, who knows? I say they should definitely add one of these. You know, do add one. Also make it a Benny's vehicle, or at least give us the option to convert our, you know, our Slamvans into one of these. I would say also add in the Slamvan from San Andreas. You know, I say because, you know, why not? But yeah, this is kind of a fan favorite from GTA 4. Because, you know, to really get these in GTA 4, you had to do all kinds of crazy stuff, or unless you had a mod menu. Ooh. You know, I hadn't done that yet. But, you know, still. But yeah, I said I was going to review all the Slamvans, but yeah, this is how it is. You have no idea. This one was hard enough to get. I did have one of these on the PS4, but I no longer have access to my account. I still have yet to contact Sony about getting it back. So some of y'all are asking, does that mean you'll go to PS5? No. Straight up, no. Flat out, no. That's all I got to say to that. Just flat out, no, man. So that's just how it is. But other than that, we will now jump into the very next Slamvan vehicle. And it will be the final one, and it is the Arena Wars version, which is also based off of Stubby Bob. So let's jump right into it. And here we are with the final part of the Slamvan vehicles is, in fact, Stubby Bob, as seen on Roadkill, with my own little bit of flavors added to it. But yeah, I tried to get it as close to Stubby Bob as I could. Which, by the way, if you like Roadkill, hey, welcome to the place. We absolutely loved it. We based a lot of our early GTA videos off of what Finnegan and Freiberger did, plus what Fred Williams did on Dirt Every Day, because, you know, we were influenced by that to do that with Grand Theft Auto. So, yeah. But pretty much, we got Stubby Bob, because Stubby Bob has been a favorite on Roadkill for quite a while because of how crazy it is. Of course, it is something. People make these types of vehicles all the time, you know, for burnout competitions and such. But yeah, you can't customize the tires on it. You're just kind of stuck with these. But I will say this. Since we got these tires, when are we going to get like a proper dually? And it is raining, something I do not want because rain interferes with the off-roading. But hopefully Stubby Bob will get through this. Hopefully. I say hopefully as it climbs up that. Oh, by the way, turning in this, forget it. What turning? Yep, there she goes. Look at her go up that. I almost like to have made a mess of myself. Something we don't want, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just go around. Go around, please. Thank you. But yeah, rain tends to be a little bit of a problem with off-roading. But it does make things a little bit more challenging. Yeah, as you can tell, I got the stick pushed all the way over, and the turning is not that great. But then again, I don't really expect very much. I don't expect a high turning radius out of this. Okay, it's getting hung up somewhere. Okay, I see where it's getting hung up now. That's it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. We're just going to go ahead and shoot it across. But yeah. That's it. Nice and easy. It is raining, so I do have to use an extra set of precaution. I don't know if I'll take this down the wall of doom, because that might actually cause problems with this. It might cause problems given how crazy the suspension is set up, but it is rear-wheel drive. I have taken all kinds of vehicles down the off-road review, everything ranging from front-wheel drive to rear-wheel and all-wheel. You know, easier said than done. 4x4, all-wheel. Yeah, I've taken just about every sort of drivetrain down through here. But I only use this because, hey, it has everything I need to test out everything properly. I might make a remix track just so that way it can be a little bit more crazier or in-depth. And I'm climbing trees. Come on, Stubby Bob, stop climbing trees. Okay, never mind. Okay, then. I guess we'll be going around. And that's where you get it at. Whew, take it easy. This one might be a little bit difficult. A little bit difficult being an understatement. Whew, that was a close one. Little bit of a close one at that. Way too close. Easy does it. Ooh, easy, easy. Up and around. Hit the brake. Okay, this might be a little bit difficult, but if I could push it. All right, there it is. I thought I was about to lose it for a moment, but I guess not. Sometimes you gotta do something else. Rethink your decisions. But you know, still, we're taking Stubby Bob off-roading. Which, funny enough, I think this is how Diesel might have had his back on the PS4, because you know, which is such a shame because my channel got deleted and I was going to do a video with them where we were going to do muscle car level shenanigans. Such a shame, but now we're going to do it again. So, such as it is. But yeah, so far as turning goes, forget it. This thing has quite terrible turning. But you know, still, let's get a proper dually and let's not do that again. You know, you think as much torque as this thing has, it could get up stuff. No, you know, it might be because of the rain, but you know, still, I'm just going to go find somewhere else to take this. And that's where we go. take it up a hill and get it gone. Yeah, as you can tell, this thing has quite a bit. You know, this thing actually is quite fun to do burnouts in and pop wheelies. But in terms of, you know, are you going to win a race with this? No. Just recommend it. No, you're not going to win a race with one of these. So, such as it is, you know, it's such a shame. But, you know, still, outside of the handling, I do like the customization that comes with this. And plus, some of you are going to be asking, why don't I review the other two, like the Future Shock and the Nightmare? And it's like, no. Because at that point, you're just going for, that's just different aesthetics for one car. So that's just kind of ridiculous at that point. So it's like, just review one and just call it the Arena War variant. So other than that, I guess I'll be seeing y'all around for the next off-road review collection, wherever that may be. Or if you want to comment that down below, what vehicle class I should do next in terms of a collection, then by all means, go for it. I'm trying to cut back less on how many off-road reviews I put out a year. You know, I don't want to be putting out as many off-road reviews as I was putting out on the old channel, so I figured, you know, why not just do the collections and call it an end. But, other than that, y'all shoot the like button with a grip skiddly if you enjoyed, and please do comment down below, you know, your favorite car from Roadkill. Do comment that. What's your favorite vehicle from Roadkill? And as always, do share these videos around because it does help my channel outgrow, as does liking the videos, which I've asked what you do beforehand. And please do smash the subscribe button today to become a Krypton and to click the notification bell icon to when I go up in terms of off-roading. What time is it? Okay, I can do one more. So, other than that, y'all have a great day and a balling weekend. Don't do anything stupid, and as always, y'all take care.